What is the content of text messages exchanged between European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and Pfizer's boss as the EU was negotiating a deal to purchase 1.8 billion doses of COVID vaccine in April 2021? This is the question European Ombudsman Emily O'Reilly asked the EU Commission to answer, but so far with no success. The Ombudsman's job is to hold the EU's institutions to account. O'Reilly was not the first who tried to understand the terms behind the contract between the EU Commission and the American pharmaceutical company. A journalist of news site, netspolitic.org, has also sent requests to the Commission for the messages. According to the EU transparency law, the public has the right to access all EU documents, but in the case of these messages, it does not seem to apply. A European Member of Parliament has said Leyen should resign over not releasing the messages.
And I will just show you the pages. These are the pages. You see?
They call this transparency these days.
The issue of transparency regarding vaccine contracts with Pfizer has been also raised in Brazil, where the contract between the pharma giant and the government was leaked. According to then Minister of Health, one aspect would be, quote, a complete disclaimer for side effects from today to infinity regarding Pfizer's liability. According to lawyer Diane Protat, who works with the French Senate,
when two parties sign a contract involving a third party, the contract only binds two parties. Whatever Pfizer signed with the Commission, that's the same. If people experience side effects, they can hold the pharmaceutical companies accountable. And these companies will have to explain themselves.
The EU Commission says pharmaceutical companies are still liable for side effects, though the EU has adjusted some of the rules around vaccines.
This is a well-known principle. Fraud corrupts everything on its way. If you can prove that the studies performed to get the conditional marketing authorization of a drug are unreliable, that there has been fraud or lies, or that the product is defective, then pharmaceutical companies are responsible. Those are the ones who would have to compensate potential victims and not the taxpayers.
The Ombudsman recently argued to remake the EU's administrative practices in order to give the public better access to documents. David Vives, NTD News, Paris.